Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Roller 3 replay. So on the bottom left side as the Blue Soviets, we have Amaranth. On the top right side as a Cyan Empire, we have Zhiqiuya. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Dojo Core, of course, advancing forward. We got the instant generator out as well. You have a bear advancing forward. The instant generator is trying to intercept any forces that have secured this garrison. He's going to be aggressive for both garrisons potentially, and does pull out instant dojo right here. The bear is going to see it and camp it, or maybe not camp it. There he goes. Now it's going to camp it. Knock knock. Who's there? A bear. Black Trooper advancing forward, trying to get some mag mines off. Does get inside the garrison there. Will need a bonsai charge wear off before he can start firing his assault rifle. There's a bonsai charge right here. Try to go for the flak trooper. Does get mutual kill there. He could pass inside this garrison, but did not. Of course, conscripts can quickly, easily clear out garrison himself. And this one's already being pre-hit with Molotovs. Does avoid all the Molotov fire. Bonsai charge forward, trying to get these forces. Does get mutual kill there. Over here, we got the bear over, trying to camp this expansion. There may be engineers inside the garrison. Imperial warriors and a Dojo Core advancing forward. He's trying to go for some crushes. He does get snared there. Honorable discharge has been selected as a protocol. And now got the sickle advancing forward. Oil derrick has not been claimed either. In fact, neither oil derricks has been claimed. Now there's a terror drone camping that Dojo Core, and you cannot mutual trade there for bonsai charge. You got an engineer out at sea? Trying to go fast. Trying to stop the decapture. Does get the oil derrick there and immediately try to guns it down. He does get the 500 cash refund for that engineer, so he's able to get... Ooh, nice infect there. Hasn't got out the Mecha Bay core. Load up the gun. He's going to pass circle around more around the Mecha Bay. Sickle has seen quite a bit of fire. Needs a repair drone. Repair drone's coming on out. Will he get saved? And he gets saved. And the terror drone exploded over here. Okay. Either way, he does take out the sickle and the terror drone with that ore collector. Very, very nice. Oh, there. Being repaired on up, all seeing some fire. A lot of incendiary effects there. Looks like it's directed by Michael Bay. The Imperial Warrior needs a bonsai charge in there. There's 2 conscripts inside, so he only gets 1. He does have more bonsai charges advancing forward. He will clear out the garrison. We now have a hammer tank advancing forward. We do have a set of walls. So there may be an opening. Yep, I was going to say there's an opening there, but it is being walled off now. Oil derrick has been claimed or saved. The oil derrick over here has been claimed. Bullfrog advancing forward. Wait, the Soviet MCV is pushed very, very far forward. Tank busters could get in that garrison and start aggressively attacking everything. No, they need to get inside this garrison here. There, of course, is this barracks. Of course, conscripts can easily pop out as well. Hammer tank does bust on through, fires rounds on against everything. It's also severely wounded. We do have a chopper VX now in the sky, bombarding down the hammer tank. Ore collector's near enough the Mecha Bay to bonsai charge there. Gets a mutual kill. Very nice. We see another bonsai charge into that garrison. Does get a mutual kill there against the bear. No, he didn't get mutual. Oh no, there's another bear. Soviet MCV has packed on up. Not sure where the tank busters may have went. There they are. There may be a sudden transport coming on out. Mutual kill there. Conscript now garrisoning inside the garrison to gun down the oil derrick. The hammer tank's going to take time to clean up the oil derrick themselves. Conscripts will eventually get this garrison. Got more conscripts pushing it forward. And we do see a bonsai charge here. It does slice them up. The Imperial Warrior can get inside the garrison for mutual kill, but right now he's just standing there, menacingly. And now we do have the oil derrick getting cannoned down. Imperial Warrior will be gunned down by the conscript. And the oil derrick does get the gun down by the conscripts as well. Order goes down to the hammer tank, doing quite a bit of damage there, and start leeching down this nearby structure to get some health back. Either player can claim the garage, it'd be beneficial, especially for the Soviet player. Tank Buster here, trying to let the bear pass. The bear will not let him pass. Right now, just imagine the bear will start playing with that little top there like a drum or a cymbal. Though he wouldn't need it like a cat. Bear does get a little bit of a bit of fun with the parachute. And now the chopper VXs are escaping out north. We got a handful of forces here, 2 jet tankus and 1 chopper VX as well. Handful of tank busters fades forward, they can pass inside the garrison. We've got a single wall segment here from the Soviet player, as well as still the instant dojo for the Empire player. Point defense drones have been employed now. Sells off some wall segments over there. And fresh refinery core eyeing for this expansion now. Tank Buster will get killed off by a bear, and do now have some Molotovs running on top of the Tank Buster now. We have some satellites being brought in, some level 1 orbital drop, and it does go ahead and take out the point defense drone of the ore collector. One garrison goes down, and there was a conscript on the inside, gets inside the other garrison. Get some good damage there. These forces are now falling back, receiving quite a bit of fire. Fortress wall is not going down. Oh, and that engineer will be left out to dry. That was completely his own fault. Soviet players now eyeing for the naval expansion. Has already claimed this expansion here. Empire player, of course, has claimed that expansion, and now do have these jet tankers pushing way forward. You now have some flak cannons being pulled out because it's worried about those chopper VXs. Pressure crane deployed out in the field as well. Mega Tengu is now pushing way forward, and of course, I don't think can wall off the side, so the War Collector now sees some fire. Hammer Tank says hello. Airfield is being pulled on up, and the Mecha Tankus will escape out to sea. Looks like point defense drones have expired, and now the construction yard now seeing a bit of fire. Fresh ore refinery cancels the ore refinery since it was lit up that MCV, deployed by the MCV, and not from the crusher crane. Trying to put out the garrison now. Doesn't actually order those units to the garrison. Does get it cleared out now. Conscript fire does come forward onto these jet tangus. And do also have the ore collector now infected. Onside charge right there. Does get one of the garrisons. And does get mutual kill there as well. Wait, up north there's a power plant, or instant generator. Bear over here. So the player has now got the suspension up and going for Tesla coil as well. We've got a large number of chopper VXs as well as jet tangus. Bear is now receiving some fire. Will be cleaned on up. We've got a good number of bullfrogs here. And now these Mechatangus now trying to engage that construction yard. Construction yard cannot crush Mechatangus when they're out at sea. Bullfrogs can push out to sea, but they won't be able to contest the Mecha Tengus. Construction yard could play out barracks here and get out a engineer to repair up the construction yard. That's going to wall off the rest of that refinery line, and now the Bullfrogs are getting gunned down as well. Tin Blade has been blown out. He can't transform. Oh, he does transform. I was going to say he's going to kill himself if he tries to transform against Twin Blade, but he does transform to run away. Very nice. Dropper VXs. Looks like I think he just got the rocket upgrade. Looks like canceling, rebuilding a lot of different structures. Not so sure why. Point defense drones just got worn off. The Tengu's now receiving quite a bit of fire, and now start engaging these Twin Blades now. The Bullfrogs getting ripped apart, but so does the Mecha Tengus to those Twin Blades. Everything's now advancing forward, getting a lot of damage onto the point defense drones. One of the Chopper EXs does go down. Mecha Tengu does go down. Tank Buster will get crushed. Nope, he does hop in his hole, and that one does get in his hole as well. Oh, here they got the, good Bullfrog hits there trying to kill those Twin Blades. But he does lose a lot of these Jet Tengus to these Bullfrogs. He needs to start transforming away. He's receiving more and more fire from them. Sharpie Vex is trying to get these Twin Bullfrogs now. Let's get it there, but one tank Terror Drone Surprise does come out as well. All those Hammer Tanks do go down. Now the Mecha Tengus are advancing forward. Good flak fire onto the single Jet Tengu. Takes out that Bullfrog as well. 2 war factors here. 2 Hammer Tanks out stock forward on out. And these Chopper VXs should be able to deal with them no problem. So off 1, Flak Cannon almost ready to go. Firing away now. Barrage here, uncaptured still. Got a single conscript going up high. All for reconnaissance purposes. Bonsai charge will come forward and slice. You now have a good wave of point defense drones now deployed on out. Blue's now gathering his forces over here. Has both naval expansions up and going. Has a flak tower as well. 2 flak towers and a Tesla coil. No naval expansion for the Empire player just yet. The initial refineries are down to 12,000 and 13,000 there. Got level 2 satellites now raining on in, getting some good damage from most of the wall segments. Goes on the garrison there from the Tank Buster. And that Imperial Warrior does get crushed as well. Ooh, a mainframe core. Looks like it's going to eye for some high technology. Likely a Wave Force artillery. I don't think King Oni's. Could be King Oni's. It does get him. Deploys another engineer again right here. And sprinting over here, trying to repair up the ore refinery. I guess maybe a little bit cheaper, I guess. Or wall segments going down. He does not have enough credits for a lot of wall segments, so he's pretty low. Bear's been put on the high ground, gets gunned down by the Jet Tengus. We do now have a beacon being called on in. It is a final squadron. do now have, looks like, I think that's going to be Tier 3 War Factory. This way. Yep, Tier 3 War Factory now complete. And what will we deploy out first? Wave Force Artillery or King Oni? We do have a pair of towers being deployed out. Also Quo and a flak tower, but both of them, one will get cancelled, the other one will get destroyed. MiGs are advancing forward. Doesn't get any shots off there. And good damage there onto the MiGs as well. Both for King Oni or Wave Force Artillery would be good. We do now have Wave Force Artillery. Lamp a shot, trying to get some good hits on in. Let's make an opening there for his ground forces. Wave Force Artillery moving into the corner. Don't see any additional technology over here. Clock tower cannons, bullfrogs get some good damage there. Does have a good number of chopper VXs and jet tangus. There's another thing implied by that Mecha Bay. We do have the Wave Force Artillery advancing forward. There could be some great collateral damage here. Line a shot onto the bullfrogs. You know, he's getting overran. Tank Buster's now charging forward. Does have a single leech beam here. Does get the gun, but does mean to get killed off. Bullfrogs get some good damage there onto the Chopper VX. One heroic Chopper VX remains. Tank Busters do get cleaned on up. These forces are advancing forward. Bullfrogs can be chased out to sea. We do got a handful of tank bears out in the field as well. And the bullfrogs will get gunned down. Over here, we've got Twin Blades getting some good damage there onto these ore collectors. We do have, looks like that's a lot of MiGs. 8 MiGs fly on the field. And now naval expansion being deployed now. We've got 2 heroic Mecha Tengus, as well as now a Soviet MCVs being up north. Final squadron being called on in. I'm not sure where though. I really have no idea where. That may have been a misclick. Twin Blade getting some good damage there onto that ore collector. Ore Refinery now seeing a bit of fire from these Twin Blades. Will eventually go down, given enough time. These jet tankers can't go into engage because of the amount of MiGs in the sky. So Chopper VX is advancing forward. At least one heroic Chopper VX and one unheroic one. Get some damage there onto those Twin Blades. And it looks like these jet tankers do get spotted by the bullfrogs and get gunned up a little bit. One may have gone down. Twin Blades advancing forward. Look, there's that one Twin Mecha Tengu. Does get taken up by those Twin Blades. Now the Soviet plays eyeing for expansions. It's not looking good for the Empire player. We do also have a King Oni now to play on the field. Over here, got the Twin Blades now seeing a bit of fire. Bullfrogs are put on the high ground. Nope. Something went down there. I guess when the Twin Blades went down. Twin Blades try and advance forward. MiGs do find a good... Not MiGs. Jet tankers do find good poke there, but one of the MiGs, jet tankers do go down. MiGs are very good. Twin Blades or Mech tankers are falling back. And I was going to try to pursue these low health ones as well. It does gun down the low health one. Very, very good pick there. So players just expanding out once again. This refinery has 25,000 credit or 2,500 credits left. This one has 1,000, so these are starting to get depleted. 4,250 and 3,250. So these primary bases are starting to get depleted, and this one's not refining as well. It's not looking good for the Empire player. Slowly getting picked apart, but Soul player just content on getting a lot of economy. War Collector now under harassment. Down south, do of course have a battle lab. We may see some Kirovs, or nope, looks like it's gonna go for dreadnoughts. Looks like I got some damage there onto this Red Tengus. Got the Chopper VX or Striker VX advancing forward as well. Gets a handful of missiles onto those twin blades. Now here got these twin blades advancing forward. Transform there to take out those twin blades. And now it's going to pursue these bullfrogs. Makes can't do anything versus landed Mega Tengus. Now I got the Chopper VX getting some great damage there onto the twin blades. Wave Force artillery piece does go down. We've got another airfield here, as well as another crusher crane. It has enough economy to get out multiple crusher cranes. And actually warrant for their usage. Side still just continuing the base. Does spot that refinery or instant generator in the corner, and we'll go and take it out. Another round of point defense drones being put on out. Nice little pickup twin blade. Wonder if it was loaded up with any infantry. Probably not. Dreadnoughts being put on out field. Now he's able to safely siege his opponent's base. There's a handful of tank busters in this garrison, at least 3. One of them does get cleaned out. Looks like it was fully loaded up. 2 of them gets burned alive. And now the Soviet player has deployed an Iron Curtain. Big advance over here. Got some good volley onto that Ore Collector. We're trying to stop those bullfrogs from existing. Does it get the Ore Collector as well? And we're backing off. Those refineries are depleted. Takes out that Ore Collector as well. It's not looking good for the Empire player. I think it's a basic game. The Empire player played such a good game, but he just didn't expand out in order to test the seas, did he? Quick look at each player's income. The Empire player still has a lot of credits. Oh no, that's the Soviet player. The Empire player has no credits, no income at the moment. Yep, this game's over. And Eureka Omega's saving for Eureka Omega was unsuccessful. You need to cancel the Wave Force artillery at this point in time. We're not firing some barrages there. We got some stingrays out at sea as well as bullfrogs to provide escort. A nice little screen of ships. And now Eureka has been pulling out. I'm not sure what he sold off. That Eureka has a lot of work to get done. And honestly as well, the Eureka Omega is not going to get enough work done. The Iron Curtain's on the field. The Iron Curtain just says, you're dead, and you're dead. You also have some Apocalypse tanks here, very nice, as well as a V4. A couple of bears advancing forward as well. Let's get a hammer tank there and start to juggle now. Bears advance forward. Does get gunned down by these twin blades. Very nice. And the Striker VX is able to shoot against the Apocalypse tank while it's lifted up in the air. Let's go and grab one of those Mecha Tengus. B4 does fire a rocket there. Not to get a kill. And now got the harpoon gun. Does get picked up there by Yuriko, but not enough to kill it off. Nice bolt charge there. And now it's get grabbed by the does grab the King Oni there. Does get blocked by the Tesla. Tesla did not take any damage from the Apocalypse tank. Now you've got the Emperor's Rage right there. Not sure where the Iron Curtain's at, but also losing space is not a big deal. It's not a refining base. Dreadnought does fire a decent rocket there. That was a V4. Another V4 rocket rating on it. It's Elite. Gets a direct hit there in the Heroic Yuriko. Takes a super act as well. And Iron Curtain's now auto cooldown and knocking off Yuriko at the moment. Got a big force here. Does actually invulnerable his twin blades for some odd reason. It looks like his main base was cut out by the various air forces. So honestly, I would have just done down Yuriko and just kill her off. And with luck with the invulnerability, Yuriko goes down and wears off in time. And that is the end of the replay. This is Andrew saying thank you for watching and on to the next replay.